I'm bound to you, slave to your fixers.
Hey y'all.
Yo.
What's going on? So we are here for part 2 of my husband tag. Thank you for coming.
Of course, I'm back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Came during your busy schedule and everything. But we are back. I think that part 2 is gonna be a little bit more serious than part 1. You nervous?
Just a smidge.
Yeah. Okay. Step my game up this time, but let's get started. All right. Question number 1. What do you think I like most about you?
Like most about me.
Yes. Or one of the things, because there's a lot.
Thank you so sweet,
I
man. One of the things you like most about my hands.
Yes.
See them? Look at them.
Okay, you can get them out the camera. They don't need to see that. But yes, your hands. What's another thing? I have a thing for hands. Like, he'll tell you, I cannot date you if you don't have, now, I'm not dating nobody, okay? But, back in the day, like, hands aren't a big deal. Anyways, okay, go ahead.
A second thing. Oh, you like my legs?
Yes. What's something, like a characteristic that's not physical?
I don't know.
What?
She's so very physical, yo. So
Okay. There's other stuff. All right, whatever. We'll move on. Okay, question number 2. How do we choose friends?
How do we choose friends?
Yes.
By learning from mistakes.
Right. Seriously, though.
We've made a couple. It's been pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Now, what we like to do is lay back in the cut, peep the scene, observe
Yes.
the relationship. If we talking about other couples, right?
Well, anybody.
If
Do
we
we
talking
only
about
befriend
couples, we don't only befriend couples, but since in context, I'm talking about couples.
Okay.
We like to observe the relationship, see how they treat one another.
Yes.
Because I could be cool with him, or she could be friends with her, but they don't work well together.
Mm-hmm.
So to prevent any additions of toxic relationships being added to our lives, we just kind of observe, and just kind of trust our guts. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Okay, anyways, what was it like when you first met my family?
Oh, it was cool. I always got along with your family. That was in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
You were home. She called me. I came from the dorms.
I was so scared.
As maybe you should have been. I came in sweatpants and like a t-shirt. I think I had like a Michael Jackson t-shirt or Michael Jackson hat or something like that.
Yes, and can we just talk about how my mom was like, Dana, don't bring no hood dude home. I don't want no braids. I don't want no sagging. She wanted me with a church boy, okay? And here he come with Michael Jackson. I wasn't even allowed to listen to secular music
Michael Jackson
growing
is
up.
the hood, so.
Yeah, but I wasn't allowed to listen to secular music growing up. And then sweatpants. He showed up. I was like, what is this? I was so nervous.
I don't remember this. She said I had like house shoes on or something crazy.
Yes, he had some like Nike flip flops.
Oh, maybe some slides.
Yeah.
That's not house shoes.
No, close.
But
But what happened when you came in?
Your mom offered me food.
Yeah, she loved it from the jump.
Just a smile, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever. Anyways, I was stressed. I was big stressed.
Try the spirit by the spirit. Your mom knew that.
You know the word? Come on! Come on and leave the house,
Church,
man.
exactly. See?
Whatever. Okay. Do you feel pressure to have kids when people ask us? Because people ask us all of the time.
Dude, it has been since we were like dating.
Right.
No, I don't feel pressure necessarily. Now, I would assume that maybe you do.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
One, because you're 3 years older than me.
I'm not 3 years older than you.
2 years and 8 months.
Yes.
But at some point, it's 3 years.
A very small point.
Yeah, but I never really feel pressure. I feel like that's it's very personal.
Yeah.
Something that every couple has to just kind of work out, for themselves. Absolutely. I don't think anything, granted we won't have kids, but I don't think everything will be lined up and perfect, But when the time is right, the time is right. So.
Yes. But why do you think I feel pressure though?
You're a woman, and I mean, it's just the way society is. Just like it's a lot of pressure on women to have kids. Like
it is.
Yeah,
it is. I don't feel pressure from people though. I just feel pressure because of my internal clock.
How old are you?
I just feel pressure because of my internal clock. I'm very young. I act younger than you actually.
Is that very young?
Don't do it. Don't do me. But I just feel like I want to have a really big family, and I don't know if that's gonna happen because it's just like we're enjoying each other. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the Lord says. Oh, that is churchy. Anyways, what was the best vacation that we've ever been on, and why?
Two come to mind. A honeymoon, of course.
Yes.
We went to Miami and Cozumel, Mexico.
Yes.
For like a week or something like that. It was cool.
Yeah.
A lot of sex. Oh my gosh. Mind you, it was a lot of sex because we had, at that point, we had stopped up until we got married. We had stopped having intercourse for like 3 or 4 years. So
y'all hear us?
We took advantage. You hear me? So yeah.
That honeymoon was booked and busy. Okay.
Honeymoon was dope, and LA 2017 Grammy week. Yeah, Grammy week. Yeah.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, she treated me. Yeah, we seen like Robert Glasper.
A lot of people.
Yeah, we did a whole lot. Went to like a BMI conference. It was dope, man. So
that was a whole week. That was a whole 7 days.
that was LA.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, next question. How do we handle people who overstep their boundaries within our relationship?
It's happened a couple times, I should say. Mainly on my part.
Not cheating though. Not
Yeah, no,
like,
we're not talking about like stepping out, nothing like that. She held me down. But yeah, just boundaries. I didn't realize before I got married how important boundaries were, and we both had friends of the same sex, of course, and opposite sex coming into the relationship, and we were very clear about that. I had to understand it, but even still, people overstep their boundaries, and I believe, like in a union, it's up to you to be the gatekeeper of your marriage or relationship.
That's good.
And I haven't always done the greatest job at that, and it's been repercussions, I can say. But the way that we overcome that is we have a conversation within our own space, our own marriage, because it's up to us. It's not up to nobody else to dictate and determine like how we operate, how we function and flow. And after we have our conversation, get an understanding, she may chew me out for allowing a text or a call to come through after a certain hour, or the context of a conversation to take place. I initiate the distance, or we talk about what has to happen moving forward with that person for our relationship to be as healthy as possible. So sometimes it's been like completely just exiting a particular person out of our lives, or just creating a reasonable distance between us and them. So
yeah,
that's it.
Yep.
Nobody's had to turn them dead just yet, though.
Or have that. That was good, babe. That was really good. Okay, what do you think is the most what do you think is what do you think is a common misconception about our relationship?
A common misconception about that we don't argue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people don't think that we ever fight, but we have had our
we definitely have disagreements and arguments.
We've had disagreements, and we've had blow-ups.
Yeah.
Y'all know. If you know, you know.
And we've had about to blow downs. But we're yet here and very much in love, and it's natural. Like, I feel like you argue, and like we were just having a conversation the other day, and we were saying like there's nobody who like makes me more upset, but nobody makes me the happiest either. You told me that.
Absolutely. She's literally probably, yeah. She's like, she's really like the only person who can like truly get under my skin. Like, it's hard to get me upset.
It's true.
But it's kind of easy for her.
It's very easy because it's like, fix your attitude. I'm good, you know? But anyways, okay, what is one positive thing that you've learned from either of our parents, either sets of our parents?
So like one from...
It could be from both, or it could be either or.
I would say your father in particular, his will to stick to his commitment. For those of you who don't know, her brother has been paralyzed from the waist down since he was like 10 years old. And I had a conversation with him shortly after,
With my dad?
Yeah, I had a conversation with your dad. But no, for real, I asked him, you know, how he dealt with that and just what type of, if any, type of tension and did that put on the family and everything, particularly the marriage. And he told me it was very hard. And at one point in time, him and your mom, like, they didn't know if it was going to work out between them. It was just a lot to take care of. Two kids, but one who was severely injured, you know, during malpractice. So, but talking to him and elaborating on that conversation just showed me that, like, when you make a commitment, you make a commitment, and especially when there's kids involved, you know, you just gotta honor that and honor God, you know. So,
So the importance of commitment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, stick to itness.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I feel like that's a word.
Is it a word?
I feel like that's a real word.
If not, you know, give me credit. Hashtag Orlando Watson.
If not, give you credit, like you're gonna invent it.
Yeah.
No, I've heard that before.
Oh, okay, well.
All right. What do we disagree about most?
Oh, where to eat?
I knew you was gonna say that.
Absolutely.
I knew you was gonna say that.
The most frustrating thing in our relationship is her indecision.
Why do you make it this about me? Let me tell y'all what happens, okay? This is what happens. I say, babe, what do you want to eat today? And this is if we're going out, okay? I usually cook. I cook pretty much every day. But this is, do I cook every day?
Do you cook every day?
Do I cook pretty much every day? Do I cook at least 5 days a week?
Let's say 4.
Okay, this is what happens when we're going out to eat. So we go out to eat. I say, babe, what do you want to eat? He will suggest a restaurant he knows I don't like. And then I'll be like, no, like, I don't want that. He'll be like, well, what do you want? And I'll say, I don't know, but not that. I don't want something that you know I don't like. And he'll say, well, you're so indecisive. You don't know what you want. I'll be like, but yes, I do. He'll be like, I just gave an option. That wasn't a real option if you know I don't like it. Like,
listen, y'all.
And then he don't have no options. He doesn't have any options out of all the restaurants that we like.
I'm gonna find something wherever.
So then why don't you just say something that I like?
I'm gonna try to accommodate her. But, hey, first of all, if you've ever been out to eat with her, you know she's picky. And you know she customizes everything.
Oh,
she never orders like anything at face value, like nothing.
It's control issues. I have control issues.
Telling the truth.
Don't, you wasn't supposed to co-sign that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how do we overcome our most difficult times?
Based on that last question, I would say by going through them, just getting through it. Prayer, just hash your stuff out. Hash your stuff out. Trying to seek wisdom from people who have been in covenant like us or longer than us, who we are privy to their situations, who may have endured similar things, and really just like I said about your dad earlier, just being committed to the commitment, sticking it out. And that's really the only way to do it. It ain't really like no magic, you know, magic sauce, no magic secret. You just gotta, either you gonna do it or you ain't.
It's work.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of work, but it's work that has the highest payoff that you'll ever receive.
I'm glad you feel that way about me.
You feel that way about me?
Y'all enjoyed yourselves?
That wasn't the last question. You feel that way about me?
Absolutely.
Okay, better. Okay, last question. Who do you think loves who more? Do I love you more or do you love me more?
Alright. I would say I love you more.
Why?
Because I will lay my life down.
Yeah, I ain't laying my life down. Like, I'm like... No, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been part 2. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Thank y'all for everybody who watched parts 1. Make sure that y'all comment, like, subscribe, share, and you have any questions for me?
What are we about to do next?
You know what we about to do. Stop. I have to thank you for participating. That's your question?
See, she got a free cameo. Most of y'all, I had to send an invoice after my video of my guest appearance.
Oh, you sent me an invoice. It's just a different type of payment. So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. And I just wanted to take the time out because since this is like a husband tag and a relationship thing, to thank some of the people who have really helped us throughout our relationship and call some of y'all out by name and some of those. You can help me. Definitely. Jerry B and Lori Beulah, you guys were so
my guy.
Yeah, like
it's my
huge
lady. Love y'all.
in our relationship. My parents, Lori and Dwight Dumas, or I should say Pastor Dwight and Lori Dumas. Definitely, oh my gosh, Adrian's parents have been like, they have taught me so much just as a woman, and then also like in a relationship. His mom and dad and even stepmom, they're absolutely incredible. Toya and Rob Hale.
Cheese, what up, cheese?
Those are our favorites. John and Kelly Winfrey. Who else? Who are we missing? It's hard to think of people when you're trying to think.
That's
why it's tricky to call out names. But you want to make sure
somebody gonna see this. They're gonna be sorry. They gonna get offended.
LaShonda and Garrison.
Brown.
Oh my gosh, they've been such an example to us.
Really wish we was closer to y'all, man. We should be in LA.
We should. They're not trying to hear us no more. We said it
I know
too
we've been
much.
talking about for like 3
But who else? I'm trying to think. Jeree and Al Parker. You guys have been a super dope addition to our lives. And I'm sure that there's more, but you just want to make sure you give people their flowers, you know what I'm saying, while they're alive. But y'all have really been a pivotal part of our relationship. So we want to thank y'all. And then we have some single friends who have been really dope and good to us.
Shout out to my boy, Kenny Wilder.
Kenny has been big.
Absolutely.
Nyla has been great. Nyla Watson. I was going to say Chicago. I was about to say that, but she's about to be married. She's not going to be single no more. She's about to be married next year.
I'm gonna be swagging. Congratulations to y'all.
Yes, but I'm sure that there's more. I just can't think right now. But
you know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
You know what you've done.
Yes.
And we love you.
Yes, we love you and we thank you, and nigga, we made it.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.
I'm bound to you, slave to your fixer.